Hello, this is Beth, and I'm here to talk to you about a couple more books from our collection. A couple weeks ago, I got a comment on one of my videos about somebody asking if they were middle grade books, and so I decided to pick a couple of books that were for a little bit younger. They're still young adult, but they're more toward middle grade than they are the upper grades, but they're still really good. Okay, so the first one I want to talk about is this one. It's called When Stars Are Scattered by Victoria Jamieson and Omar Mohamed. This is a graphic novel. It is a memoir, but I didn't know that when I read it. I read it just like fiction, and then when I got to the end and found out it was kind of a memoir, it was even better. Let me read the first line. I'm actually going to read the first two lines. For me, the first years are lost. Now, in a place as crowded as this, I'm afraid will never be found. This is about a boy who's 12 years old when the book starts, and he's from Somalia. Omar, he's from Somalia, and he's living in a refugee camp in Kenya with his little brother Hassan, who is developmentally disabled. They stay with an older woman who takes care of them because they don't know where their mother is. This was a really good one. It was really interesting for me. I really like reading own voices books about different cultures, different races, different life experiences from people who have actually lived through them, because you really learn a lot. I mean, what do me, a white woman living in small town USA, know about living in a refugee camp? Nothing. But now I know a little bit more because I've read this. It was really well done. I liked the illustrations, and the story was really interesting. Like I said, it takes him through his teen years to when he eventually leaves the camp. So you kind of follow his story and how things work there. Like I said, it is sort of for younger readers, but I would pretty much recommend this to anybody, any age, to read. It's just really interesting and good. I mean, it keeps your interest. Anyway, good book. The other one I want to talk about, the one that's a little bit older, is this one. It's called Insignificant Events in the Life of a Cactus by Dusti. This is in our mystery genre. There's a little bit of a mystery, but not a whole lot. Let me read the first one. This one came out in 2017, so it's a couple years old. The first line is, when I was little, a kid pointed at me on the playground and shouted, "Her arms fell off," then ran away screaming in terror to his mom, who had to cuddle him on her lap and rub his head for like 10 minutes to get him to calm down. So this is about a girl who was born with no arms. She's been adopted into a family that, a set of really great parents. They're really good. They encourage her to figure out how to do things on her own. And she seems really pretty well adjusted. I think she's 13 when this book takes place. So when the book starts, her family is just moved to Arizona to take over a theme park, a Western theme park. It's not doing so well, so they've kind of taken it over to try and bring it back to health. And so she's moved there, and she's got to figure out how to make new friends, deal with people who've never seen her before, and seen her fact that she has no arms and all that. She does end up making a couple of friends, one of which is a boy that has Tourette's. I think sometimes outsiders tend to stick together, and they do in this book. But anyway, she and her friends, they do find a little bit of a mystery around the theme park where she lives and works, where her family lives and works, and they have to try and solve it together. Anyway, it's pretty entertaining. The girl is really good character. You like for her. I mean, I ended up rooting for her through the whole book. I liked her a lot. Like I said, the mystery is not huge, but it is a mystery. So if you like that sort of thing, you might like this. It also does a really good job handling the disabilities of the characters, I think. And if you do read it and you like it, the author has written a sequel, so you can read more about her. Okay, that's all I have for today. I will see you guys next week.